Hello viewers, this is Moghunter, the 9 Stars Astrological Horse Racing Tips channel. This time, we will make predictions for Arima Kinen, the Grand Prix, G1 2023, which will be held at the 11th race at Nakayama Racecourse, which starts at 15:40 on Sunday, December 24, 2023 at Japan Standard Time. Thank you. It's the menu of today's program. But first I'm going to explain about the 9 Stars Astrology, Kyusei Kigaku. After that, we will make predictions for the Arima Kinen, the Grand Prix, 2023. About Kyusei Kigaku. Kyusei Kigaku is a form of fortune-telling that originated in China, combining the 9 stars determined from the date of birth, the Chinese zodiac, and the 5 elements. A compass is used to determine the fortune of the direction. In ancient times, it was used to tell fortunes of strategic directions in wars with multiple nations. In Kyusei Kigaku, among the 8 directions of north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest, the direction in which qi with good effects flows is called the lucky direction. Lucky directions are also called the direction to bring good luck in feng shui, and direction to increase good luck in Kyusei Kigaku. According to Kyusei Kigaku, it is said that sleeping facing the auspicious direction has effects such as increasing health and financial luck. In addition, according to Kyusei Kigaku, knowing the auspicious direction increases work luck, love luck, and gambling luck. And I make horse racing predictions based on this Kyusei physics. In addition, as a calendar note, the 9 stars of the date and time are assigned to the calendar as a cycle of 9 stars, and each date is listed on the calendar along with the Japanese Rokuyo combination. Rokuyo is one of the most famous calendar notes in Japan, and is often written in general calendars and notebooks. My method of horse racing tips is to find out the consecutive horse numbers and bracket numbers based on the Kyusei and Rokuyo using the calendar notes on the day of the horse race. And then decide which horse to buy. Please do not misunderstand, because it is a prediction of the outcome based on the law of Kyusei Kigaku and not just a guess. Then let us start the prediction of Nakayama Racecourse Race 11 Arima Kinen, the Grand Prix, G1 2023 prediction. Contents of Japanese calendar notes. Various information recorded in Japanese almanac. Calendar notes of Sunday the 24th of December. 9 Stars Astrology. Kyusei is the 8 white earth star. Rokuyo is Batsumetsu, the day of Buddha's decease. First I will explain the contents of Japanese calendar notes, various information recorded in Japanese almanac, on this day. The calendar note of the 9 Stars Astrology for December 24th is the 8 white earth star. The attribute of 8 white earth star is white dry dirt. But unlike the wet second black earth star, which is a fellow earth star, it has the attribute of fine white soil on the wall. Of course, the symbolic number of 8 white earth is 8. So you can see events associated with 8 in various aspects on this day. As the Chinese numeral 8 represents, it represents both sides of a mountain and the roof of a house, symbolizing assets such as mountains, houses, and real estate. In addition, the symbolism of 8 white earth star is based on the fact that the ridgeline of the mountain rises and falls, symbolizing changes and fluctuations. When the Chinese numeral 8 is turned upside down, it becomes the shape of a Japanese fold fan. So 8 white Saturn represents both ends and the center of the Japanese fold fan, sensu. From that symbol, it represents extreme behavior from one end to the other, and a sudden change. Rokuyo, Butsumetsu, the day of Buddha's decease, is a day that symbolizes taboos, and is a bad day when no events other than funerals are allowed. It can act like the prefix of a negative word like no or nothing, and often negates the symbolism of the 9 stars, causing a reversal phenomenon, so the interpretation of the 9 stars on the day of Buddha's decease tends to be very difficult. There are 3 points in Arima Kinen's predictions for this year. The first is that the 2,500 meters race at Nakayama Racecourse is a uniquely shaped course. Since the distance is 100 meters longer than the classic distance, the starting point is at the far front of the outer course, and because the race enters the first corner immediately after the start. Horses that enter the outer circle are at a huge disadvantage. Bracket number 8 this time includes Stars on Earth, which Lemaire was looking forward to, and Through 7 Seas, who finished 4th in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, so it will be fairly difficult to break into the top 3. Foreign horse racing fans who are not familiar with Japanese horse racing may feel angry that there is so much disadvantage in the order of the gates, as it is not fair and strange for a Grand Prix race. Just as it is unthinkable for the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe to be held anywhere other than Longchamp Racecourse, it is also unthinkable for the Arima Kinen, a traditional race with a 68-year history, to be moved to the Tokyo Racecourse. However, the Asahi High Futurity Stakes that was held last week was held at Nakayama Racecourse until 10 years ago. But due to the circumstances that it would be too unfair to hold it on the special course format of Nakayama Racecourse, the event has been moved to Hanshin Racecourse. This was probably possible because the race was still young. Not only is the outside bracket at a disadvantage, but the fact that the horse enters the first corner immediately after the start means that even the horse in bracket number 1 must run away or be able to take the lead, or it will be surrounded by horses rushing in from the outside and be trapped. The race course is narrower than the Tokyo Racecourse, making it difficult for horses to advance and secure their place at the inner position. The data also shows that in this race, horses that enter from bracket number 2 to the middle bracket number 5 have a very high probability of finishing in the top 3. Therefore, Sol Orion's, the strong popular horse that entered gate number 1 this time, is not a frontrunner but a horse that advances from behind. So just because he is in the inner slot does not mean he has an absolute advantage. Whether you can run well or not will largely depend on how the racing process. The second feature of this race is that it is a big race that comes at the end of the year and boasts the largest sales in JRA. So it tends to be a race that reflects the characteristic social conditions of this year, and the various things that have happened this year. Horses that hint at major topics can be a big hint in predicting the winning horse. The biggest topic in the sports world this year was the professional baseball team's Hanshin Tigers becoming the best in Japan for the first time in 38 years, and even more than that, joining the Dodgers with the biggest contract bonus in professional sports, which became a hot topic worldwide. Equinox, who achieved number 1 in the world rankings in the horse racing world with Mr. Otani, was a performance worthy of being the strongest horse. If the glory of the Hanshin Tigers is the main topic this year, the uniform colors black and yellow are likely bracket colors. But the black bracket number 2 has a yellow title holder and the bracket number 5 has Justin Palace. Also, the uniform color of gate number 1, Sol Orions, is the Hanshin Tigers colors of black and yellow stripes. As for the bracket color related to Otani, I thought the Dodgers team color, the blue bracket color, would come in last week's Asahi High Futurity Stakes, but what came was the Angels' uniform colors, red and white. And this time the two horses in bracket number 4, which is blue color, are a little inferior to the other talented horses, so we may have higher expectations for Deuce, who is in bracket number 3 and has the Angels' uniform color red. If there is a bracket number related to Equinox, I think the winner will be a powerful horse who will lead next year's JRA horse racing after Equinox retires. The important point in making predictions is to consider which horse is suitable to be the leading horse to lead next year's JRA, taking into account the advantages and disadvantages of the gate number in Arima Kinen's racing card. The third point about this race is that the calendar for this day is 8 White Earth Star. Rokuyo is Batsumetsu Day, and it is Christmas Eve. As explained, on the day of the 8 White Earth Star, bracket number 1 and bracket number 8 at both ends and bracket number 5 in the middle are likely to appear, but the fact that Rokuyo's Batsumetsu is attached to this makes interpretation difficult. As explained above, Batsumetsu sometimes functions like a prefix like not or non, and sometimes negates the original meaning of Nine Stars Astrology, making judgment difficult. Sometimes does not always mean always, which makes it difficult to judge. As the terms of the number 2 predicted point for this race, which is the horse that is suitable to lead next year's JRA horse racing after Equinox's retirement, the winner might be Deuce, who actually won the Derby against Equinox, and on the other consideration and from data. In general, I think you should also choose young 3-year-old horses with a bright future that have been winning at the Arima Kinen in recent years. As a result of repeated consideration, we chose Deuce at gate number 5 as banker horse 1. It is said that he is at a disadvantage due to the tight rotation, but this horse is a type of horse that can be hard pushed up. And after 2 races after resting, we judge that he is in his best condition this time. I chose Sol Orions, gate number 1, as banker horse 2 from among the young 3-year-old horses. The same 3-year-old horse, number 13, was riding Tastira and was ridden by the master jockey Moore, so I had a hard time deciding which one to choose. But after seeing that he actually beat Tastira in the Satsuki show at the same Nakayama Racecourse, I chose Sol Orions. I decided to. The deciding factor was to replace jockey Takeshi Yokoyama, who was the winning jockey at the Satsuki show, with jockey Kawada, a master jockey. This is clearly a jockey change in order to develop this horse as a top horse for next year. Also, as I explained earlier, I think it's good luck that the uniform color of the owner, Shadai Racehorse, is the same black and yellow stripes as the Hanshin Tigers. The ability of this horse is guaranteed. I feel that his potential could blossom with the switch to Kawada jockey. Regarding the type of betting for this Arima Kinen, G1, 2023, we will choose my basic betting style, Trio 1 banker wheel 10 counterparts. Since we have 2 banker horses, we will make 2 types of Trio 1 banker wheel. Pattern 1, banker horse is number 5 Deuce, and 10 counterparts are number 2, number 3, number 4, number 8, number 10, number 11, number 13, number 15, number 16. Plus another banker horse. Amount is 4,500 yen. Pattern 2, banker horse is number 1 Sol Orions. and 10 counterparts are the same above. So this channel recommends 2 lineup of trio 1 banker wheel. Total amount is 9,000 yen. Good luck! Thank you for your viewing. If you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel and give us a high rating. Thank you.